Under Xi Jinping's leadership, China has unmistakably exhibited its aspirations to ascend as a global superpower. This shift in ambition marks a departure from previous expectations that China might content itself with a supporting role within the liberal international order or simply pose a challenge to U.S. influence in the Western Pacific. The conventional wisdom had long held that China would primarily seek an expanded regional role while postponing any global ambitions for the distant future. However, the signs of China's intent to contest America's global leadership have become pervasive and undeniable. Several key indicators underline China's global ambitions. One such indicator is the remarkable expansion of China's naval capabilities through a vigorous shipbuilding program. Between 2014 and 2018, China launched more vessels than the combined total of Germany, India, Spain, and the UK. Moreover, China's drive to dominate high-tech industries that wield immense economic and military power and its efforts to control critical waterways off its coast and establish bases farther afield underscore its global reach. This transformation is further underscored by China's endeavors to convert economic influence into economic coercion across the Asia-Pacific and beyond. Additionally, China's leaders have adopted a more assertive approach, openly declaring the nation's entry into a new era and its determination to take center stage in the world. Xi's government has even sought to exploit crises, such as the COVID-19 pandemic, as opportunities to project Chinese influence and promote its model worldwide. China's strategic trajectory has undergone a significant transformation under the leadership of Xi Jinping, shifting from a focus on securing a regional role to actively contesting America's global leadership. While China had previously been perceived as primarily interested in consolidating its influence in the Asia-Pacific region, recent developments have underscored its ambitions to challenge and reshape the global order. This strategic shift is evident in multiple dimensions. One prominent aspect is China's ambitious Belt and Road Initiative, which seeks to establish extensive infrastructure and economic networks across Asia, Africa, Europe, and beyond. This initiative not only bolsters China's economic reach, but also aims to enhance its geopolitical influence on a global scale. Furthermore, China's assertive behavior in international institutions and its push for reform and global governance reflect its ambition to shape the rules and norms that govern the international system. China is increasingly positioning itself as a global leader in areas like climate change, multilateralism, and economic development, challenging the traditional roles played by Western powers. The militarization of the South China Sea, the rapid expansion of its navy, and the development of advanced technologies underscore China's intention to exert global military influence. These moves are indicative of China's aspiration to contest America's global military dominance, particularly in the Indo-Pacific region. China's approach to contesting global leadership encompasses a multifaceted strategy that combines several critical elements to advance its interest and influence on the world stage. First and foremost, China has pursued an impressive and expansive naval shipbuilding program. Between 2014 and 2018, China launched more naval vessels than the combined totals of the major naval powers like Germany, India, Spain, and the United Kingdom. This ambitious shipbuilding effort enhances China's maritime capabilities, projecting its presence and power across crucial waterways and regions. Moreover, China has recognized the pivotal role of high-tech industries in determining future economic and military strength. Through investments in cutting-edge technologies such as artificial intelligence, 5G networks, and advanced manufacturing, China aims to dominate these industries globally, thereby shaping the distribution of power and influence in the digital age. Control of critical waterways, such as the South China Sea, is another integral aspect of China's strategy. By asserting sovereignty and building military facilities in disputed regions, China seeks to control key maritime routes and secure its interest in these vital areas. Furthermore, China has developed economic coercion tactics utilizing its economic influence to advance its political and strategic objectives. This approach involves leveraging trade, investment, and economic incentives to coerce countries into aligning with Beijing's preferences, effectively expanding its sphere of influence. China's newfound assertiveness in the global arena is epitomized by the bold declarations made by its paramount leader, Xi Jinping, in 2017. Xi, who has been at the helm of China's leadership since 2012, articulated China's global ambitions in a clear and unambiguous manner, signaling a significant departure from the nation's previous stance. In his 2017 announcement, he declared that China had entered a new era and that it must take center stage in the world. These statements underscored China's intention to move beyond its historical role as a regional power and assume a position of global prominence. Xi's rhetoric marked a critical moment in China's foreign policy, as it openly acknowledged and embraced its aspirations for global leadership. Xi's declarations were more than mere rhetoric. They represented a strategic shift in China's approach to international affairs. They signaled to the world that China was no longer content with a passive role within the existing global order. Instead, it sought to actively shape and influence the course of international relations, asserting its interest, values, and vision on a global scale. Since Xi's pronouncements, China has embarked on a series of initiatives aimed at expanding its global footprint, including the ambitious Belt and Road Initiative and active participation in international organizations and forums. Xi's declaration has become a touchstone for understanding China's evolving role in global affairs, marking a defining moment in its pursuit of becoming a major global superpower. China's quest for worldwide superpower status hinges on a strategic crossroads, presenting two distinct paths. The first emphasizes regional dominance in the Western Pacific, mirroring the historical trajectory of worldwide giants like the United States. This approach necessitates China's ascension to a dominant position in its immediate neighborhood, extending influence beyond the first island chain, which runs from Japan to Taiwan to the Philippines. Achieving this regional dominance involves breaking the grip of U.S. alliances in the region, pushing American military forces farther from China's shores, and securing veto power over the security and economic decisions of its neighbors. However, this route also comes with considerable challenges, including potential military confrontations, resistance from regional powers, and the risk of escalating tensions. The second path differs significantly as it focuses on global influence through economic, diplomatic, and political means. Here, China would prioritize building a new Chinese-led order across the Eurasian landmass and the Indian Ocean, as well as asserting centrality in global institutions. Instead of exclusively pursuing regional hegemony, China would leverage economic and technological power to shape international norms, standards, and institutions, bypassing the need for unassailable regional dominance.